Bye.
It's Chrissy. Just a little update before I do the introduction of Tyson, my middle son. We went and got, Tyler and I, we went and got the right camera that I need, so yay. I no longer have to worry about that little camcorder or whatever it is that had a line down the middle of my face, thank God. And I also got all the accessories that I need, so like we're full-time doing this now. So happy about it. But not only did that happen, and I was talking about my teeth earlier in the previous videos, and one of my teeth, my tooth back here, actually continued cracking more. I was eating and it cracked. That's how I actually have 3 teeth that have cracks now in my lifetime, and 2 of those already got handled, had to end up getting them pulled, unfortunately. And now another one on the same side that the other 2 got pulled on has cracked. When I went to the dentist and she fixed this one, the cavity and the chip, I had to look at the one back there, and she told me that it was going to have to be another root canal, and if it doesn't crack anymore, and it cracked again afterwards. So that's my luck. Like I said, I have a long journey with my teeth. This is what I mean. But other than that, also, I haven't posted in a while because of the new camera. I had to figure out how everything works with the camera and my computer and the program that I'm using to edit the videos. I had to figure all of that out, and I think I finally got it figured. So we're going to be back up and running with the videos on a scheduled time of every other day. Yes. So, yeah. Also, I went for a job interview today at an animal hospital. We'll see how that goes. I also have another one lined up on Monday, just in case this first one doesn't go well. I'm hoping that it does. I went in today for my work interview. I did both of the interviews already, like over the phone, and both of them want me to come in for a work interview. So I did the first one today, and I kind of already fell in love with the place. It's just a lot better than my previous one. No shade, but, and so I don't know, I'm kind of like already have my sights set on that one. I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket, which is why I still have another interview coming up on Monday, just in case. So that, I think, is as far as any like thing has gone since the last video. So I'm gonna go get Tyson. This is my son, Tyson, the middle child. He's the oldest that we have custody over, though.
I am Pablo.
Anyway, anything you like to say?
I like games. I play my favorite one called Prey, and I am a really good student ever since 6, or was it 5th? I think it was 6, right?
You've been a good student since before then. You've always been a good student. You just didn't apply yourself.
This July 6th, I like chocolate. I like chocolate cookie cream cake. My favorite food is pizza, cause why the heck not? And I have a brother, little brother, and a big brother. Little one's annoying, big brother's just chill. And my little brother sounds like freaking Mickey Mouse.
He does.
I'm 13. I like playing Alien Isolation games, shooter preferably. My mom says it's not good for you to learn it, but I just enjoy it for pleasure, for like anger or something. Like if I want to shoot somebody in digital world, no real life, never do that. You will get in trouble for at least life or death. Never. No. Big no, no, no. No. I like Among Us. Yeah, that's about it, honestly.
Okay, high five. Good job.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go blast some more aliens in the face. Vroom!
Okay. So that was let me pull this closer. That was my second born, Tyson. Like I said, I call him our oldest, only because he is the oldest that we have custody over. So we have 4 kids in total, like I said, and the 2 middle kids, Tyson and Brandon, we have custody over. And the oldest one lives with his mom, and the youngest one lives with her mom. So Tyson is the oldest that we have custody over. And I got into his life, I think I said in a previous video, when he was 5 years old and didn't become his mom until 6. That wasn't, like I said before, that wasn't a push. He honestly was the one who started calling me mom first, and I told him, like, I don't think that's appropriate. At the time, his biological mom was still in the picture. So I told him, like, I don't think that's appropriate. You can call me, like, Krista or Chrissy. But I don't think that would be a nice thing for your mom to hear. I kept saying no, like, no, no, no. And then finally I was like, you know what? I feel like I'm doing more damage to our relationship if I keep telling him no. So if he feels that comfortable to look at me as mom and call me that, then I'm not gonna stop him. So since then, when he was 6 is when I stopped telling him no, and he's been calling me mom ever since, and he is 13 years old now. He just turned 13 this year. His birthday is July 6th. It's so funny because Tyler's birthday is March 6th and my birthday is October 6th. So he fits in with us, and yes, I know that's a very scary number. If you put all our birth days together, that's not a very lucky number, but that is us. We are, well, Tyson isn't. He does not like scary movies. But I am a very spooky person. I love Halloween, anything scary, anything horror, I absolutely love. So obviously that number isn't a very lucky number, but I also love the number 13, and I love Friday the 13th. So I'm a very unlucky person, vibe. Not really much in real life, but I love that vibe. So spooky, scary, unlucky, right up my alley. We had a very rocky start. I was obviously someone, even though I just got done saying he called me mom from day 1 and everything like that, we still had a rocky start. He kind of had no discipline from the time he was born to the age of 6. He had no discipline, and very disrespectful, very thinking he's an adult, and just doing things that a 5 and under, 6 and under should not do. Things that I would not even let him do right now at the age of 13 that he was doing back then. So a lot of things happened and things changed. We got him and his younger brother with us. So a lot of those things changed, and it was definitely a shock to the system. You're so used to doing these things that you want to do and how you want to act for all these years, and then boom, now it's a big change. So he definitely acted out, whether it be at home, in school, and we got him on the right path, thinking wise, because honestly your decisions and what you do in your life revolves around whether you actually put enough thinking into it. A lot of people do some really crazy things, and it makes you wonder, did you think about what you're gonna do before you did it? And so that's basically what I kept instilling into his brain, almost every day, because almost every day there was an issue somewhere, whether it be home or at school, there was an issue. So every day I kept saying, you need to think about what you're gonna do before you do it, because every action has a reaction, whether it's a consequence or a good thing. Never had that type of conversation before. it is what it is. Just because one parent falls off doesn't mean that the other parent's just like, you know what, I'm not gonna do it either. Someone has to raise this kid. Someone has to teach this kid manners. Someone has to be there for this kid when he goes through difficult times, he or she, and they just don't know what to do, because at the end of the day, they are kids. Like, they're not gonna know what to do and the right decision right off the bat. It takes time. I definitely stepped in on that part just to make sure, like, his home training was up to par for his age and his expectations. Everyone has their own expectations on their kids, and so yeah, after a long time of working with him, we got it fixed. He is no longer getting referrals in school. He is no longer getting into fights in school. He no longer has bad grades in school. He actually got, last year, because grades haven't came out for this semester, last year he was A and B honor roll. I mean, obviously it's showing when kids are in a good environment and have structure, have rules, know what's expected of them. They know, like, okay, I need to get it together. Without that reward at the end of it, I feel like kids are just gonna be like, what's the point of doing it? And I feel that way because that was the kind of kid I was. I feel like if I didn't have people acknowledging me for the things that I did, then what's the point of doing it? It's like, this is a really big thing. This is a really big deal. If I brought home A and B honor roll, in honors classes and everything else, if I did all of this, then I should have some type of acknowledgement at the end of the day. Like, treat me to ice cream, treat me to pizza, something to let me know that you see what I'm doing and the hard work I'm putting in. And I feel like if kids don't get that, then they feel like, what's the point? I understand, like I said, that they're still kids. I know that. But as a kid, you can still have yourself put together. Like, you should not be 13 years old throwing temper tantrums because you don't get your way. Like, you should know better by now. And both of my kids do. So that's an expectation that I hold them accountable for. You know how to behave. I expect you to do this. If you don't, then there is going to be either you being grounded or me just taking something away. Because me taking something away is usually just for a day, compared to you being grounded and now I'm taking things away for like a week. Especially if it's something that we have talked about continuously. Like I said, I've been in their lives for 7 years now. So you know exactly what I expect from you and you know how to get it done. I think it's so funny because when Tyson was younger, anytime him and I would go out, or even like all of us together, people would comment and say like how much him and I would look alike. And as soon as I would say, oh really, that's funny because I said that too, and then he would chime in and be like, yeah, she's my stepmom, and literally think that him and I are lying. Like, for one, I would never do that. But now we're just like, we'll look at each other if anyone says anything and laugh. We don't even say anything now. We're just like, yep, you're right, we do look alike. I am going to introduce you guys to Brandon, aka Taylor, our youngest son, in the next video. So if you want to comment down below any questions or comments that you guys might have, I love to answer questions. And also like and subscribe if you want to follow us along on this journey. It's not very often that you get to choose your family, and we are lucky enough that we did. I will see you guys in my next video. Good night.